Yo, we are live. I'm so excited to get started on this training on how to create your restaurant's Valentine's Day marketing campaign, A to Z, in less than 5 minutes. Valentine's Day is coming up in a couple weeks, but you could do anything you want because ChatGPT is a powerful tool. If you're not paying attention to this AI writing tool, you are missing the boat because it is the future. And I think if you're not familiar, or if you're just a little bit familiar, your mind will be blown today. So we're not going to fiddle fart around. We're going to get going right now. So this right here, one of your worst nightmares as a restaurant owner, as a marketer, you get a negative review. What do you say? Okay, what do you say to this person? Well, now there's a way that you can respond to reviews. You can create any content you want, and it's called ChatGPT. So I'm going to play a quick video here, and this is going to show you right here. So what I did, let me back up. This is ChatGPT, and it is a AI, artificial intelligence writing tool. You may have heard about it. It's exploding in popularity. I think it was on 60 Minutes the other night. It's everywhere on social media. Basically, what you can do is you can type anything in, and it will spit it out for you. And you ask it to create emails, whatever, it will do it for you. So watch this. Let me turn this off. Down here at the bottom, I said, okay, respond to this customer review at our restaurant. That was the review. I just copy and pasted it in right there. So then look at what ChatGPT is doing right here in front of our eyes. In less than 20, 30 seconds, it is generating a customized response to that review. Imagine that. I mean, normally it would take you more time to sit down and ponder over what to think. But then this is the beauty of ChatGPT. What you can do is you're basically having a chat with an AI. And as it goes, as AI does, it gets smarter, it learns more, and it gets better at writing what you're asking it to do. So right here, look at what I did. I said, rewrite the above response by offering to make it right. They just need to contact us. So right here, again, it's going. And you can drill down and even include the person's name. You could say, hey, I want to, reach out to you personally, John. And it'll put it in there. It is incredible. So we're going to talk today. Let me pull this up. We're going to talk today about ChatGPT. It's everywhere. And I mean, people, this is really not hyperbole. It is groundbreaking and life-changing. It will save you hours and hours and hours of work. By the end of this training, I'll show you how. There's a lot of talk. Is ChatGPT going to take your job as a marketer? Doing marketing content for restaurants, is it going to take your job? We're having lots of discussions about that. So can we create and promote a restaurant's Valentine's Day special with ChatGPT in 5 minutes or less? So we're going to cover what the heck is this ChatGPT thing all about? How can it save you boatloads of time and money? We're going to create your Valentine's Day special right in front of your eyes in less than 5 minutes. And then some common pitfalls, some things to avoid when using ChatGPT or other AI tools. Real quick, I'm Court from the Restaurant Marketing University. You may have seen some of my videos on YouTube. You may have followed along with some of the things I talk about with restaurant marketing. People have been asking about the Restaurant Marketing University. Stay tuned for a one-time offer with enrollment information. Now, with this ChatGPT AI thing, I am not pretending to be an expert on all the stuff it does. There are far smarter people that understand all the code and the AI pieces and everything. All right. So what I am doing is looking at the possibilities it can have for writing content. All right. How can it help us create content faster and better than ever before? And when I saw this, my mind exploded. It's causing a problem for teachers and schools and students, because you're going to see this AI writing. You can't tell. You really can't tell it's written by a robot. And it's just going to get better and better and better as it goes. So what are the implications for schools where students can use ChatGPT to write essays? You're going to wish you had this back when we were in school, right? So when I started, I was always struggling with what to post. Working with restaurants, there's only so many times you can post a picture of the pizza or the burger. And the other thing was I was not prepared for obscure food holidays. Things sneak up on you. National Pepperoni Pizza Day, things like that. And you're scrambling to get a post together. Well, that led me to create the Restaurant Marketing 365 Planner with ideas for every single day of the year. And it is still updated for 2023. You can check it out. But I had all these ideas, but I had no time to write posts, especially for my own agency. I was so busy working in the business. I didn't always have time to work on the business, right? Can you relate if you're a restaurant owner? And I wasn't always in creative mode when I was sitting down. Sometimes you got to get into flow and I go to the coffee shop and really get into flow. And I wasn't always in a creative mood. It is tough to get into that creative mood. But then on November 3rd, everything changed. Everything changed just a few months ago. OpenAI released ChatGPT, which is based on, I don't understand, but GPT stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer. Basically, what you do is you type and tell ChatGPT what to do. It'll do it, and it will learn and get better. So in the last 2 months, all of these people all over the world have been using ChatGPT, and it's been learning from all of that, and it's getting better. Okay. Like I said, it took 1 week for ChatGPT to get to 1 million users. It took Instagram 1.5 months to get to 1 million users. Now, I understand that was a few years ago, but it is exploding fast. It's currently free, but I would expect it to be paid in the very near future. But it's worth every penny, because if it can just save you 1 hour of work, what's your time worth? What's 1 hour of your life worth? It's worth every penny of it. Google and others are releasing their own versions. Soon you can see how it's going to be a data play. It's going to be who can build the best AI, because it's the future. It's crazy, some of the things that Google is doing with it that I've seen. So here's how it works. Chat. You sit down and you pretend like you're chatting with someone. You're saying, here's what I'd like you to do. Imagine you're crafting an email to an assistant and saying, I would like you to do this. I would like you to do that. And you can ask it to create, generate, suggest something specific, an email, a post, an Instagram caption, whatever it is. It will know the difference in writing styles between those different things. And you need to include as many details as possible. I think of it like this. You put poop into ChatGPT, you're going to get out. But if you put really good stuff, if you give details, the more information you give it, the better it's going to be. All right. So better information will really help. And then you hit enter and watch the magic happen. And so you're going to see me in these videos start broad. Okay. So when you ask it, create an email, it'll start broad. But then the beauty of ChatGPT that you're going to see is it improves, it gets better, it starts learning. And so you can ask it to rewrite, several times, write it more clever. This time use emojis, this time add hashtags. And the more specific you get, the better output you're going to get. Poop in, poop out. Okay. So let's find out. Can we create and promote a restaurant's Valentine's Day special with ChatGPT in 5 minutes or less? I'm going to turn on a video because I wanted to make sure everything ran smooth. And so this video walks through the entire Valentine's Day special. So it's 10:24 right now. Hold on 1 second. I am going to mute myself and let this. All right, so we're going to create all the marketing materials that we need for a Valentine's Day special. So it's 10:24 right now. Let's get started. So I'm going to say create 10 clever names for a Valentine's Day special at Court's Coffee Shop. Now you could put in whatever the name of your restaurant is. And I would encourage you to put like what type of restaurant you are. If you're a bar and grill, if you're a sushi place, whatever. And you can see it's with like coffee shop specific examples. All right. We could go on and on with that. But I'm going to say now, give me 3 examples of, actually, I'm going to change this. Give me examples of what could be the special for 3 of the names above. Because I kind of want to see what it's going to come up with for 3 of them. You know, what could it do? So you can see right here, it's creating ideas. It's giving things that you could include. And these might be some special things that you would have to go out and get Valentine's Day. But, you know, you can really play this up and do some fun things with it. All right. So now I'm going to say, okay, write 3 Facebook posts for I'm going to say the Be Mine Java. I like that. The Be Mine Java special above. All right. So now it's going to generate 3 Facebook posts. I mean, look how slick this is. It's doing it faster than I could ever write it. I mean, I don't have to stress over what I'm going to say, how am I going to write it. And you're going to see it's going to come up with another one that is very different and that doesn't sound anything like the first one. It's so amazing. So now watch this. I'm going to say write 3 Instagram captions for the special above. So now it's going to create shorter Instagram captions that you can use. So you can see they're just like 1 sentence long. You could also use these on TikTok, whatever. And I could say create TikTok captions as well. But now I want to say create 20 hashtags we could use for the special above. Include Kansas City specific hashtags. So, I mean, it's using AI, it's using Google, and it's going to go pull in hashtags and it's going to find, you know, really, really good Kansas City specific hashtags. All right. So if you're in Kansas City, these are ones that are going to pop up. I mean, it knows it's pulling from it, right? So now let's create some emails. We want to send out emails. Create 3 promo emails for the special above. 1 to send 1 week before announcing it. 1 to send the day before, reminding people. 1 to send on Valentine's Day as a last call. So now it's going to start writing the emails. It's going to include subject lines, okay? And we could even drill down more and say, give me more email subject line suggestions. But I mean, check out how amazing this is. And now we're going to do one more thing. Now, this is going to blow your mind. I'm going to say, create a shopping list for the special above. Okay. Now it's still doing the email and you can see last chance. I mean, it's giving really good things. This one's going to blow your mind, the shopping list, when it comes up here in a second. So I just have to wait for this to finish out. Give me 5 more seconds, please. All right. So now I'm going to say, create a shopping list for the special above. Let's check in on time. It's only been a few minutes and look at all the stuff that we already have for this special. Now, let me blow your mind again. Write the recipe for creating the special above. So now create the recipe. All right. Now, you would know much better how accurate this is or what needs to be done to it, but it's coming out with pretty specific things. And when I've done it for other clients and things, it's really good. I don't know how smart it is, how it does it. And so then one more would be, let's say, create a table tent promoting the special. And I mean, you can see we could go on and on. We could go on and on all day. What has it been? Let me check my timer. It has been about 5 minutes. Look at all this stuff we have. So what I'm going to do as it's spitting it out, and you don't need to see me do this, but I'm going to sit here and I'm going to create, I'm just going to copy this. I'm going to take it over to a Google Doc and I'm just going to start pasting it. Now, I don't want you to sit here and watch me do all of this. Let me just show you what I would do, and start putting it into like a document where you could say, okay, Facebook posts. And then all you have to do is right here, select all, and you go to format, clear formatting, and it'll get rid of all that formatting. And then you can come in and touch it up. And then, I mean, it's super easy just to copy and paste this into a scheduler, whether it's SmarterQueue or Hootsuite, whatever, you can go do it. So again, let's check the timer. I've got a timer here. It was about 5-6 minutes and we got all this stuff. So hope that helps. If you have any questions, let me know. I mean, holy cow. Let me add myself back in here. Holy cow. Can you believe how that does that? Give me a thumbs up if you're impressed by that, how cool that is. So here's what I'd like to do. Ask, what questions do you have? And I'm going to drop this right here. What questions do you have? Drop them in the comments. I'm going to check out. If you have questions, I'm going to come back to it. So we're going to move on. So here are the prompts we used. All right. Very simple. We said generate and create, and we came up with names and titles. So you could use that for anything. A burger of the month, a different special. Maybe you have a holiday drink offering that you want to do. You can ask it to write anything: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, tweets, YouTube, and it knows kind of the style between those different things. Again, you saw how I can ask it to rewrite things, add more descriptions, add examples, write a response. I mean, the possibilities are endless for this. All right. So again, we've got more information about the restaurant marketing unit coming up. Stay tuned. There's a ton more you can learn about ChatGPT. So I asked for any questions you have. What's one idea that you have for using ChatGPT? How could you use it inside of your restaurant marketing campaign? Could it help you improve your website where you could, change up the about page or the menu? Could you use it to update your menus? So many possibilities of what you could do. All right. And again, like I said, imagine the impact this is having on schools. And so if you've got kids, you need to start thinking about how are you going to address this with your kids. This is not going away. Okay. I was speaking with someone the other day that said this AI thing, I think it's just a fad. No, this is not going away. So this is just the beginning. This is an opportunity to get in early and start learning it. Now, there are some common pitfalls, some things that you'll want to make sure you avoid. Number one, and it sounds really, really good, but you've got to create it into your own voice. All right. Because, for example, the other day I had an assistant helping me write some emails. And when it spit it out, they just didn't sound like me. Now, they sounded really professional. It was really well written, but it sounded a little, I wouldn't know it was erotic, okay? But it just didn't sound like my personality. So you need to make sure you go in and change it up and add your personality to it. There are some tips and tricks on how you can do that. As I said, number two, be very specific. If you're very vague, poop in, you're going to get poop out, right? And so the more specific, the more details you can get, even better, okay? Proofread. You want to make sure that, it's AI. It's very good. I don't see very many grammar mistakes, but it can happen, okay? It can happen. So you want to make sure that you proofread and make it your own. And think about it as a starting point, all right? It's not the destination. It's a starting point. So you put it in, you start working on it, it'll get you there faster than ever before. You're going to have to make some changes. you're going to have to add maybe your own emojis that you use or hashtags, but it's really good as a starting point. All right. It can get you going. There's conversations about, I saw someone the other day that wrote a children's book with AI. Okay. He wrote the book and he did the images because you can do AI images. But I'm sure when he wrote it, he went in there and changed it up and made it his own. So it's a starting point, but it's not quite, I don't think, the destination yet. And finally, the pitfall is not embracing it and not dreaming about the possibilities. There are so many possibilities. Every time we've had a conversation in our private coaching program, our university, I've learned something new. Someone has brought up a new idea or a new way of using it. Again, this has only been out for a month and a half or so. So we're just at the beginning of this. So I would love to know, what ideas do you have for ChatGPT? How can you imagine using it for your restaurant? Drop it below. I'd love to hear what you have to say. So I'm announcing, if you want to learn even more advanced strategies, next week, we are having an advanced ChatGPT restaurant marketing strategies. We barely scratched the surface today. It's $47 one time, and you go to rmu-chatgpt.com. That's RMU for Restaurant Marketing University-chatgpt.com. So day one, on Monday, we're going to talk about advanced strategies, how to make it sound more like you. There's some strategies that I didn't show here today that you should implement when you're using ChatGPT. Then I'm going to show you how to create your entire social media content calendar in 30 minutes with ChatGPT. We're going to talk through that. Then this is really cool. You don't want to miss this one because you can instantly create graphics in Canva using ChatGPT. This one is going to blow your mind. We were talking about it on the private coaching call the other day, and it's phenomenal. It's going to save you so much time with Canva. And then how to build your entire restaurant marketing plan to get butts in seats, generate revenue with ChatGPT. Do not miss that one on Thursday. All right. So that is happening next week. Plus these bonuses. All right. During the workshop, you will be able to raise your hand and ask questions. You have specific questions. You're not sure about something, you'll be able to ask. You'll have access to the recorded trainings from the workshop for 12 months minimum, so you can watch and implement at your own pace. I don't like to say lifetime access because hopefully this is still not around whenever I die, however long that is. Hopefully, this is probably going to change. So I don't like to say lifetime access, but I will guarantee 12-month access. Then you will get 4 weeks free access to the Restaurant Marketing University. So if you're curious, what is the Restaurant Marketing University? Every week we have coaching calls, student-only Q&A coaching calls. We usually have a mini topic where we talk about, for example, the other day we had one, how to run a prospecting giveaway and then new ChatGPT strategies. So these are student-only coaching calls, and you can raise your hand and ask questions. It's every Monday at 11 a.m. Central Time, okay? Then we have over 30 hours of student-only trainings. These are specific for growing your marketing for restaurants, all right? For example, here's just a couple of the topics: how to create restaurant TikToks and Reels, how to run restaurant giveaways, how to pitch the subscription VIP club. So you're going to get all the trainings you need, and you'll collaborate with fellow marketers just like you in our student-only group. This is a private group that only students in the university are a part of. So again, it starts next week. It starts on Monday, so you need to join. Sunday is the deadline to join. It's a $147, and that's all. So let me see. I have one question here. What do I have? Someone said, I tried to sign up for ChatGPT and had to wait list. Oh, I had no idea. They're on a wait list now. Interesting. Hopefully that you're in soon. Have not heard about that one yet. So, okay, what we covered today. What the heck is ChatGPT? How to create your Valentine's Day special in 5 minutes. We did that live. and then how to avoid common pitfalls with ChatGPT and AI. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. If you have any questions, email me. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.